Taking on the club that desires that trophy more than any other.
The Super Cup at the start of the season. Let's see how this game transpired.
In the game, he really does. He sort of doesn't look where he's passing it. He knows exactly.
Here's Alexander-Arnold, an early cross towards the back post and Firmino, but Klopp is gesticulating wildly to one member of his fabled front three.
Solid enough to stop this Liverpool attack. And certainly they will create some chances.
That befuddled Kovacic, the curling ball from Henderson is almost brilliant. It was well defended. Could be 6 months. As it is, it wasn't even 5 days. Backs. Firmino looking to get in.
It was always best when I was behind a desk.
Alexander-Arnold again. Tries to switch this time, but it's behind Mane and ahead of Robertson to Mane. There's the cross to the edge of the area where...
No reason for him not to be. A lot of talented players all hung.
To romp at Molineux. Tomori. 9 Premier League goals. He got 2 against Newcastle last week.
Old season.
Did you have to take them home and wash them yourself? Better at one-on-one situations. But if you've got a back, limping slightly on that right foot, isn't he? Intent against Martip. The low cross goes in. Will it reach Willian? Just outside the 6-yard box. It was well defended by Andrew Robertson. Travelling support and good voice away to our left-hand side.
I nearly fell asleep during that sentence.
Now, Conte towards Willian in the penalty area. Eased off it by Virgil van Dijk. Chelsea's previous 424 goals were scored in similar circumstances. Is that a foul on the edge of the area? It is. Middle is Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold! Oh, yes! Rolled into his path by Mo Salah, and Alexander-Arnold finds the top corner. A beautifully taken free kick, and Liverpool are in the lead at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea,
as long as you know what you're doing, you've set your sights on the striker, the power he generates.
Support arrives from Robertson. N'Golo Kante with a in. Chips it into the area. Van Dijk with the header cut. Outside of him is Alonso. This is where he can be dangerous. Lovely ball in. On the edge of the 6-yard box. And towards the back post. Adrian did well to go through to Conte. Here's Azpilicueta towards the byline. Corner kick. Good Henderson. Challenge came in from Tomori. He's caught Jordan Henderson in this rival. They've won only one of their last 12 away games. That was the Spurs at Wembley last season. Sensational saves. One in the start of the second half against Dries Mertens. 20th minute for Villa, who moved out of the bottom 3 on Monday. Mount with the corner. Gives himself options, slides it into the path of Firmino. 2 Chelsea defenders snapping in his heel. Stays down this time. Tammy Abraham for Chelsea! Saved by Adrian. Excellent goalkeeping. But you'd expect... Henderson appears to be okay after that challenge by this man, Fikayo Tomori, who's running here at Jordan Henderson.
Has been so far. Excellent run again.
That's excellent defended by Martip against Carney from again. Willian, the cross, the back flick. The ricochet is nearly...
Michael Oliver's going. The first pass, it was probably a foot, that one. We just saw it on the screen then. It was a pass. In the passes he played.
Space here for Alexander-Arnold. The cut back is Cutney from that position at the back post. And it goes towards Firmino, 2-0. Roberto Firmino does add insult to injury moments after Chelsea have an equaliser chalked off by VAR. Liverpool double their advantage at Stamford Bridge. Firmino gets it. Chelsea 0, Liverpool 2, just before the half-hour mark.
Perspective. He's unmarked there. Alonso stays off him, gives him way too much space, and then
Liverpool to double their advantage. Wijnaldum again, a lovely little flick, and he's fouled by Azpilicueta.
What Chelsea have to develop over time.
Allowing the Chelsea players to drift into offside positions, as Azpilicueta has done there. Here's Jorginho, first time ball in. Abraham can't get there ahead of Adrian. But Abraham stayed down.
The defence is not just...
Salah will not leave against Tomori. Still Salah, curls, it takes a deflection and goes wide. I think that was headed for the corner.
The touch there from Salah to bring him back in.
Foul.
Henderson. And the given away by Mount this time. Little groan. It's his 150th Premier League game today. His first Premier. But Mane brings it clear for the Reds, and here's Firmino. Azpilicueta. There's the chip towards Abraham. Goal kick.
Yeah, good to get the pressure on the centre forward at Chelsea, because they don't.
Chip towards Conte is a good one. Corner conceded, was it, by Van Dijk? Out to Marcos Alonso, closed down by Salah. There's the cross. It's spilt by Adrian, but then gathered at the second attempt with 3 Chelsea players. Plus, we'll look at the key highlights at Arsenal against Aston. 3-minute mark of stoppage time. Lovely ball by Willian to Alonso. He can't. Here's Alonso on the overlap. Decent-looking cross. Very good.
Tomori's back of his heel. Brave from the linesman, because not
again. Low ball in is a good one. A flick at the near post by Abraham. Now, who did it come off last? I think it's a goal. No, it's a corner. Michael Oliver. Martic got his head to it before.
It's over by that point.
Salah allowed to turn there by Alonso. And then Jorginho by Fabinho. Crossing towards Willian. It was just a little too strong against Martic, but Martic stuck to his task there. Here's Firmino. Sadio Mane. Thumped up Mohamed Salah, who's got Mane ahead of him. Doesn't find him, though, while taking his time. Trent Alexander-Arnold wasting a bit of time in the views of... Played out to Alonso. Has room for a cross. Plenty of air under it. Azpilicueta. Tingley for Chelsea, offside. His goal. They're down to 10 men, of course, after the sending off for 2 yellow cards of Ainsley. And it goes. Tomori was there. Cries of handball. Conte, low drive. Well, he was interested, Adrian, diving down to... And still. He's shouting Hendo. Your debut season, Graham. Tomori. So the tackle's flying in. Stays on his feet. Robertson. Cross took a deflection. It's Azpilicueta. Lobs it towards the back post. Chance here. Excellent defending, was it, by Alonso. Kovacic in support. Alonso will try the shot with his other foot. Against Valencia, away to our right-hand side on... Was it Tuesday, Wednesday night in the Champions? Salah with the cross towards the substitute Milner, who's on the field for Conte. Drives towards that penalty area. What a goal by N'Golo Conte! Virtuoso stuff from the Frenchman. A weaving run and a clinical finish into the top corner. And with 20 minutes remaining, Chelsea are back in it. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2.
You've mentioned game management. Nobody really attacks the ball, attacks him. They stand off him. They've become passive, Liverpool, in the last 10 minutes.
And why Liverpool have just let Chelsea...
Mo Salah motoring on the far side. Mo Salah could be in here for Liverpool. There's the first touch, and in the end, it is Azpilicueta. Chips it in. Once you've dialed down the intensity of being closed down by Kovacic, they're snapping into the challenges here, Chelsea. There's an... Salah trying to find Roberto Firmino, and then a kick. It's over the head of Martip. It's sent back in by Wijnaldum for the young striker. The defender. He found Firmino, who then gave the ball away, and that'll be a yellow card, surely, to create more danger. It's a deep service. Alonso is there! It's saved by Adrian. From Robertson. Azpilicueta. Oh, it's a flick